this is Carol, and Carol, your coach is so proud of you, and that makes me also proud of you. And would you mind just sharing a little bit about your journey, what led you to us, and what progress you've seen thus far in your health journey?
Well, I really started before I met you. I was in nursing and I retired and it was time for me to focus on my health. My blood sugar had gone up between 200 and 300 and I knew I had to do something. And there were times in my journey where, I was doing good and then I'd fall off and I would, um, my sugar would go up because I wasn't eating healthy. But this time I knew I needed to do something. And so I was on Facebook looking and I came across your program and I checked into it and decided to go with it. And so you gave us a plan to go by, food that we should eat and what we should stay away from, recipes that we can use. And I followed the program and my numbers started coming down and I couldn't believe I couldn't believe that my report the last time said my sugar was like A1C was 5.6. And
Wow,
the time before, I know at my doctor's office it was 8 something.
that's amazing.
So, and before that, it had even been higher. And yeah, it is amazing because I know that a lot of people have a hard time bringing down their A1C. And I couldn't believe it that it came down to 5.6. And
And
I also struggle with cholesterol, and my cholesterol
uh-huh.
numbers are coming down. And, my doctor said the last time, don't you want to take just a little bit to keep it, bring it down? And I said, no. I said, it's a work in progress. I said,
Good.
it will come down. You just have to be patient.
It's like you're talking to him like he's the patient.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So,
Well, that's fantastic. And have you been able to get off medication since seeing this change?
well, I, I actually was up to 1,000 milligrams of metformin and 2 milligrams of glimepiride, and I brought myself down, and I'm taking like a fourth of 1,000, which would be 250 milligrams of metformin and 1 milligram of glimepiride.
Wow.
So I'm thankful for that. Yes, I would like to get completely off, and that's my goal, but
Good.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Well, you should be on your way. There's no reason if you've seen results this quickly why it won't continue. And I'm just curious, since you are in healthcare, you're a nurse, what was the biggest difference between traditional healthcare and what it wasn't, you weren't getting results from that versus what you've been doing with us? What is the biggest difference between the two approaches, would you say?
Well,
They kick you out of work?
eating healthy, some things that traditional medicine, what they say you can eat as a diabetic is not necessarily what your program says we can eat, like rice and potatoes and that kind of thing. They'll let you eat a little bit of that, but I find like those things hinder my blood sugar. So I'm learning that what I need to stay away from and what I can have.
Yeah, yeah, and you being open to that and open to change is just is a testament to why you've seen your blood sugars and your A1C come down so quickly. So, congratulations. I'm so thrilled for you. I'm sure your family is thrilled for you. So, I
And
just
I've lost weight.
yeah,
I
how much?
um well, I had been up to 174 and I am now 152. I
Wow.
I also, when I quit my job or when I retired, I started going to a fitness trainer. And that has been helpful too because I felt so weak. I felt like sometimes I felt like I was dying because my sugar was high and I wasn't feeling good, and now I feel a lot better.
That's what, and what would you say to the person who may be skeptical, who may not know that there's other alternatives out there? What would you say to that person now that you're on this side of progress?
I would say there are other things besides traditional medicine to bring your sugar down a healthy way without all the side effects that traditional medicine gives you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you so much for doing this. I know this is going to encourage someone else, so thank you for taking the time to do this and continued good health to you.
Thank you.
All right.